Hakio listeners, let's learn sumo. I'm Clayton. Welcome to the podcast. Don't forget to join me on X or Instagram at Let's Learn Sumo. Also YouTube, where this podcast is restreamed. So we have a Shin Yokozuna, or a new Yokozuna, Hoshoryu. Yokozuna being the most exalted rank, the high rank in sumo that you can reach. It gets protection from being demoted even if they lose. And they are seen as the pinnacle of the sport. Now you may have seen that Hoshoryu had to prepare for his new duties as he learnt the ring entering ceremony, or the Dohyo iri, from former Yokozuna Mashimaru. So what's it all about? Look, it's not just a highlight ceremony for a sumo tournament, it's a religious connection to the peace and prosperity ceremonies performed in the imperial court in the early days of sumo over 1,000 years ago. At its most basic level, it's a demonstration also of the basic forms of sumo. There are two types of forms that Yokozuna use in the ring entering ceremony. The first being Shuranui and the second being Unryu, both Yokozunas upon which the style is dedicated to. They were both said to be perfect practitioners of those two styles. Terunofuji was a practitioner of the Shuranui style, and Hoshoryu has since adopted the Unryu style. The Yokozuna wears a large white rope known as a hawser, which is prepared by the rikishi before the Tokyo Bashos. It's a thick woven cotton rope, weighs about 10 to 15 kilograms, and is about 5 meters in length. To watch Hoshoryu being wrapped in his hawser belt, it's obviously very ticklish too, because he giggled throughout. You'll see the difference in the tying of the belt at the rear. The Shiranui style has a loop on both sides with double ends facing up. The Unryu style has one big single loop and the double ends facing up. So how does the ceremony work? Well, the Yokozuna comes into the ring escorted by his usher and the sword bearer. Now you may have seen rikishi from the Isegahama stable, such as Midori Fuji, Atami Fuji, and even Takeda Fuji, performing these roles at different times for former Yokozuna Terunofuji. Now the stable that Hoshoryu comes from has limited Mikuchi wrestlers, so as a result he's able to seek assistance from another stable. Recently we've seen Hiradumi from Seikawa stable assisting Hoshoryu as his sword bearer. The sword bearer is a protector of the Yokozuna. The usher, or the Dew sweeper, leads the Yokozuna and takes a position to his left. Now you'll see that all three rikishi, including the Yokozuna, wear a different kesho mawashi or apron than they wear in the ring. These are particularly for the Dohyo iri. Yokozuna Hoshoryu has brand new blue ones with gold dragons embroidered onto the front. Now, entering from the east side on the odd days and the west side on the even days, the Yokozuna enters the ring with his attendants. He'll clap his hands, rub them, and throw them out to the side, palms up, then down. He then proceeds to the center of the ring where he performs the ceremonial foot stamping, which we know is about encouraging rice growth and scaring evil spirits away. Then, in his low wide stance, he'll slowly rise from the squatting position. Now there's a difference between the two Yokozuna movements in those styles. In the Unryu style that Hoshoryu has adopted, when he rocks his hips to pull himself to the upright position, his left arm will be folded so his hand will be touching his chest, palm up. The right hand will be stretched out. The left hand symbolizes the defensive posture, and the right hand on offensive posture. The style adopted by Terunofuji, the Shiranui style, has both arms flung out to the sides, which symbolizes a completely offensive style of sumo. The knot at the back of his belt is tied in 2 loops. Hoshoryu will then stamp his feet, first right, then left, return to the center and perform the hand clap and rubbing again, and then leave the arena. So keep an eye out for the Yokozuna ring entering ceremony, or the Dohyo iri, at the next tournament. You may even see him performing it at various functions over the next few months. Anyway, that's it for the Yokozuna entering ceremony. Hakyo listeners, let's learn sumo.